I tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yes, episode 145. We in the building. You ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
You already know what it is. Download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android, and please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you're in brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Episode 145. Before we get to our weekly check-ins, brother, I just got some exciting news. So, you know how in 2021 we was on the Feedspot top 100 black podcasts, correct?
Yeah.
We was like 37. So periodically I've been checking the list, just seeing where we fall. I ain't gonna lie, last year we kind of fell in the 50s and the 60s. I didn't want to promote that too much. Guess where we are this year, good brother man?
The 40s?
Lower.
Oh shit! Damn, we in the 60s?
No. I mean.
Nigga, you.
I want to say higher. I don't want to say higher. I mean, you like lower, like good lower.
35.
Lower.
19.
Lower.
11.
Lower.
We cracked the top 10 on that? How?
We are number 2 on the top 100 black podcast list on the Feedspot. Shout out to us. Big gush.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Feedspot.
I just checked today. Woo.
Feedspot is really? Damn, that's crazy. That's a good look.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And this list is based off the best podcast is from the 1,000 podcasts on the web, ranked by traffic, social media followers, and freshness.
Damn.
So shout out to us. Number 2, or the number 1 person is The Right Time with Bomani Jones, I think, right? Yeah. He's from New York City as well. So I'm talking about, let's see who on the top 10. So we have The Read at 10. We have the Black Talk Radio Network at 9. Black Girl Nerds Pod. The Black Guys Who Tips. Therapy for Black Girls. Black History Year. The New Black Panther Party. Larry Wilmore, Black on the Air. And then you got us. And then you got Bomani Jones. Shout out to us, bro.
That's fire.
We here.
That is news I did not expect, especially with the metrics, because we shifted over from primarily using another source. So shout out to Allah, shout out to everybody that's listening. We definitely appreciate it. Feedspot, yo, big ups, appreciate that, man.
Come on now. All right, we got weekly check-ins. Well, we start off on good news. This week has been okay. We recorded earlier than usual, so nothing too much happened for me this week. Finally got back with Dr. Asia Jones. Shout out to her. She gave me this good book to read. I want to get the name of it right, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been really on my reading shit lately, brother. I've been really on my reading shit lately. I'm going to get the right name. The book is by Bell Hooks. We Real Cool, Black Men and Masculinity.
Oh, I've read that.
So, you read that? It's good?
Yeah, it's actually definitely dope. I think that it's a story for Black men in therapy, it's a must read. I think it's something that really touches on just where we come from with feelings and the way that the infrastructure of society has kind of ingrained us to kind of always feel we have to be tough. And, when you are a more emotional Black man, how that can kind of be deemed as weakness, or like you're incapable of doing certain things. it kind of gives you another way to look at things. So I'm definitely, as I actually have the audio, either the digital book or the audio. I have one of them, but I have it in my phone. It's something I do reference every once in a while. So I think that that's a great book for you to read.
I can't wait. So how you feeling this week, brother?
I'm good, man. Definitely like to that point. Had therapy last week. Today is like the first day in like 2 weeks where there hasn't been anything extraneous on my to-do list. So I'm definitely enjoying the fact that we got to do this week. And to your point, just about trying to get back into my efficiency. So reading more, working out more. I think that because my day-to-day has been so hectic, when I have downtime, I force myself to have downtime, and I really am not as productive as I'd like to be when I'm like really up and moving. So I know sometimes you do need to rest, but I think that I prefer rest after taking care of mental health, physical health, emotional health, social health, right? So that's where it's at. I'm trying to just get back to that. And like to your point about the reading, the Bell Hooks joint is good. I got a list of joints that you can just kind of go through to just really like refocus yourself as a man. So maybe that's something we can start. Maybe this might not go well, not necessarily a book club, but just like sharing resources and things that we feel men especially need. But it's like even women that love black men or black men that, want to be more open with their women, that, these resources you can use to really, open yourself up and just kind of get to reinvest in those places. So definitely that's dope. I'm really happy reading that book. It's really a great one.
I appreciate that, brother. All right, let's get to the news. All right. So last week after we recorded, the House voted to expel Republican Rep George Santos of New York after ethics report was done on his background on scandal things that he was doing, man. He just became the sixth member in the chamber history to be ousted by his colleagues, and the third since the Civil War. And you want to hear the vote record? The vote was 311 to 114, which clears the 2/3 majority that is required. What's your thoughts about George Santos being removed from Congress?
Man, the government has been a shit show for a minute right now. So the fact that things like this are happening is just like, it's like, wow. Like, what's really going on with things like that's really where my mind goes when you hear about these things. Because I'm just like, so somebody forcibly removed from Congress. All the other fuckery that we've seen, wasn't he just fighting in the House of Representatives like 2 weeks ago?
Bro, we got a potential president candidate who's dodging a RICO.
Bro, that's some gangster shit.
We got a president whose son is on crack. We got niggas fighting in the office. We got a nigga that just got ousted out of the Congress. America is ghetto at the end of the day.
Bro, I'll just be sitting here like, yo, I know Slick dude still gonna get political. I'll be like, it's too much to get political on, bro. I'm just like, yo, I fall back. Cause I'm just like, who gonna make my tax bracket lower? That's what I need to know.
Bro, that's a fact. That's a fact. But on to other news, to different state news. Philly just officially passed their Philly ski mask ban. What's your thoughts about this? So now with the ban, there's a fine over $250 if you're caught wearing this in stores, parks, school, public trans, or other city-owned property. What's your whole thoughts on that?
I got it from both angles. I think that it definitely is another law that targets black people because this is a black thing, and it's definitely coming from a point of systemic racism and just this idea of just like certain things that make white people feel unsafe. Now you can make laws to kind of ban them. But also to that point, there are people that do use the ski mask as a means to, do nefarious things. So I think the fact that it's like public spaces, like, again, the comfort of all, I can kind of get it. But at the same point, this is definitely black facing and it's very uncomfortable because I'm like, what are you taking away from other people? You get it? So I'm kind of like.
I agree with you, brother. And, I'm also on the side where you give them an inch, they take a mile type of thing. So if we don't fight against this is going to lead to more things that happens in the future of our rights. But I ain't going to lie to you, bro. Call me a coon. Call me a sellout.
Get them niggas.
Get them niggas. I'm sorry. Also, as a person that be outside, I knew it was bad, bro. When niggas was wearing ski masks in the summertime, and I'm talking about New York summer it's like the South summer. When I see niggas wearing this shit outside during the summertime, Yeah, I'll be happy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel a little.
You won't get that much resistance from me if it comes to New York City. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna advocate it that much. But if it comes to New York City, I won't mind looking away, bro. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Call me what you want, but not that I turn into a full-blown Karen, but once I see them niggas hop on a train with this shit, or I'm in a spot, right, especially with the hoodie combo, I clutch whatever I got on me. No cap. Because I've seen niggas wear this shit in different places, and I'm just like, bro, especially at night, bro, that shit makes no sense, bro. I'm sorry. And also, I don't understand the outrage from the young black men community, and I understand with the targeting part, but they over here trying to make it a human right. I'm like, y'all niggas just started wearing this shit during the pandemic. I started wearing this shit because of Pooh Shiesty. Let's be for real. Before the pandemic happened, you niggas was not wearing these shiesty shits out here, bro.
That's offending.
And that shit does not protect you from COVID for real. So you really wearing this shit to really follow a trend. And I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to sound like a coon or a sellout, but I tweeted this. I wouldn't mind if this shit come to New York City, because if you see some of these young nigglets out here, them niggas be wilding with the scheme. Like, I'm talking about niggas in full-time New York summer heat with a hoodie and ski mask. You telling them you're not gonna you're not gonna cross the street, Slick?
Nigga, I cross the street now. I don't give a fuck.
So I'm not against this shit. Call me what you want, but I don't want more black guys going to jail. So it's not necessary you're going to get jail time. You just, at least for Philly people, you're just going to get $250 fine each offense.
That's $250, bro.
Up to 2,000 if during the commission of a crime.
Damn, so you getting arrested and they hitting you with a fine? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, it won't be me. No.
All right, on to news. I never know how to pronounce this asshole's name, but Derek Chauvin,
yeah.
Chauvin was stabbed almost 20 times in prison. I just want to put that out there, though. Shout out to y'all niggas over here, because I ain't gonna lie, when we let George Zimmerman left untouched, my nigga, not that I, pray on people downfall like that, but niggas let George Zimmerman. Oh, what you say? Go ahead.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a nigga downfall. Sometimes, not everybody, but some people, it's like, yo, this was the real disgusting. Yeah, bro, you can't prosper.
And it was a Mexican inmate, and yo, guess what he did? He did it around Black Friday because it symbolized with the Black Lives Matter music. I fuck with it. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's his words. Like that was his statement.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that's why he planned the attack around that time as a correlation. Hey, I know Black Friday don't got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, but I fuck with you because you tried. Okay. I fuck with you because you tried.
There ain't no way, dog. There ain't no way.
Oh man. And other news, this trailer has broke the internet.
Talking about Godzilla?
No, not Godzilla. I'm talking about GTA 6. This shit got over 30 million views in less than 24 hours.
Shit.
Sad part about it, this shit coming out in 2025.
That's not sad.
Did you get a chance to see it?
I did. I saw some of it. That's not sad when you think about how long you waited. When was the last time GTA 5 came out? Like 2012?
2013.
2013, right? So you're saying we waited a decade for this? What's the extra year? And then I think I saw this on Twitter. It was like unpopular game opinions. Like, we're paying for games that are still in beta. Like, we're getting games that like they're not in their best or final version until months after the fact. So the fact that they have all of that content already out in the trailer, and they're not trying to rush it for a cash grab. They're like, we're going to drop it in 2025. Get y'all ready. I was just sharing with Shorty. I was like, I haven't actually played GTA in years. I purchased GTA 5 during the pandemic, but I never played it. It's all sitting on my hard drive.
Bro, it's a crazy world now, bro. It's like, so there's two different versions of GTA right now. So you got the GTA Online where, Rockstar relatively updates it with new heists, typical DLC type shit, right? Then you got the role-playing world where all like the famous people like T Grizzly, even NBA superstars go. So it's more so for the PC GTA. So now they create servers with GTA content, and they basically incorporate a whole bunch of other shit. It's like this whole world. People you gotta pay money, like the T Grizzly server. You gotta pay this nigga bread monthly to join that shit. So Grand Theft Auto was able to like sustain its life because it just branched out to different stuff. So like in the server world, in the role playing world, there's different content, mods. Niggas, you could do wild shit in that shit. Rob niggas, do studio record songs, and a lot of famous people have joined those servers. So that's why I was able to stand the test of time. So if this shit stayed in the test of time now, and it's been 10 years, we ain't getting GTA 7 for at least 15 years.
I was like, get six first. And I think too, with the way the advancements and not just the video game design engines, but also in consoles, man, it's gonna be fire. You know that file size is gonna be fucking massive. So if you didn't already, I already know. Even though I don't play GTA, you know what I'm gonna do in the summertime? I'm gonna try to find time to play GTA 5, and if I enjoy it, maybe I'll finally upgrade the storage on the PlayStation, get the little 2 to 4 terabyte joint, and then lock in.
And not to financially shame anybody, this shit not coming out on PS4. There's some niggas was asking if this shit gonna come out on the PS4. I'm sorry now that you got the official day or official year, brother, grind and go get that, because if that shit goes in your PS4, your shit gonna blow up.
That shit sputter, boom, boom. It's gonna be like that house in fucking West Virginia when the cops was trying to raid it. That shit is going up.
You saw that Gotham City shit, bro?
That shit was.
I was like, yo,
that wasn't fire, but it was also like I ain't never seen no shit like that in real life in my life. I don't watch it like 20 times.
Like niggas filming them, bro. But yeah, shout out to that though. But on to celebrity news. Jonathan Majors got some major court update. So she has reported that he wanted her to be more like Michelle Obama or Beyonce. Mind you, if you don't know, his ex-girlfriend is a white woman.
Is she like London white too? She's not even like Mississippi white.
Yeah, like European type.
She don't even know who Michelle Obama is, probably. Nah, bro.
What's your whole thoughts on that?
I seen the quote. I heard she got an audio about it. I don't want to ever hear that audio. But based on how my man's dressed, and I'm a Jonathan Majors fan, I was like, he said that shit. He definitely was like, supposed to hold it down, Brenda. God damn it. So I was just like, man, you can't say that shit. But then it's like, even to the point of the trial, I heard like if he's found guilty, he can get like a year in prison and whatnot. I'm like, I could have sworn there was enough evidence, at least that's what the media was saying, that like exonerated him from this. So it's basically gonna be character assassination. That's the shitty part about it. It's really gonna be character assassination in terms of like what he did and didn't do. Because I think the police report was even, they said it was like coerced info. But he definitely he going outside. He going outside off of that quote alone. Right. Megan Good probably looked at him like, "Nigga, is you stupid?"
But I don't blame him though. Is that right message, wrong audience? I don't think he should.
He ain't think she was recording that one because they gonna.
And I'm sorry, not and my fault. Sorry, not Beyonce. Coretta Scott King.
It was Coretta Scott King. Nigga.
So you asking this white woman to be a legendary civil rights activist or the first lady? I ain't gonna lie, brother, man. he's something different. But that also brings up something too, that she had these recordings prior to the assault that occurred. And also she's talking about stuff that happened in December 2021. Wasn't she not talking about in the beginning saying that it was nothing serious? But now that he got Megan Good now, she's trying to give that nigga.
Oh, she about to ether him. You can't bring your new bitch around your old shorty. What's going on? And she batted at her. Oh, he's going to jail. He's going right to.
The only person that's having the worst time is Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti is sick right now.
Yo, he went
on that. Did it though?
Yo, he went on that whole Ashanti press tour just for Nelly to slide back. Like, yeah, bro, that's me right there.
I ain't gonna hold you. This shit made me happy, bro. Fellas, this is the time for us. If you have that old love, spin the block. Spin the block. This is not the sign for you to hit back that old thing that Sharon used to have. This is when you hit her back with, yo, I miss us. I miss what we had. I miss you. This is the time you get your shit off, because right now you spin the block now. Look at her. Look at Ashanti, all happy and pregnant.
Look at you sending the wrong message. This is not for broke niggas. This is not for people with
no. If you broke,
No, this is for people.
Fuck with them hood rats.
I'm about to say they are both multimillionaires. They get paid to go on vacation and make music and stuff like that. They had time to really look at themselves and be like, yo, I don't have that many other stresses. I just want to be happy. You broke motherfuckers don't have that option.
Yo, that's what these girls on Twitter now. Yo, after them girls got slutted out and whatnot, they be on Twitter like, I just need a good man. That's why they be asking for the medium ugly niggas now. I'm with this shit, man. I'm with this shit. That's why a lot of these niggas be saving these former porn stars too that be with the Lord, like Jasmine Cashmere. I didn't even know she was with the Lord recently. And I saw
we talked about that.
So at the point you just need love at this stuff. So spin the block. Spin the block.
I thought, damn, she's still fine.
And also a lot of you niggas over here come talking about, oh, she's 40 having a kid. Shut the fuck up. Okay?
Yeah, no, that's wild.
It's her body.
And it's, let's be real, this is a celebrity 42. So she's gonna have the best doctor, she's gonna have the best medicine. Like, is it gonna probably put a toll on her body? Absolutely, but that's any pregnancy. So I think that's the fact that, like, yo, I think people just like to hate.
Facts. That's a fact. And I don't know how she feels about marriage. I don't think I ever heard her talk about marriage, but hey, Nelly, my nigga,
Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Lock it up.
You've seen it. Her second phase is almost better than her first phase. She might not be as successful, but she fine her.
And also, my nigga, if you fuck up this relationship, I'm with the whole cancel movement. I'm with the whole cancel movement with you.
Whatever they said you did that shit.
I believe in all women when it comes to your ass. Okay, to more shocking news against Diddy. I ain't gonna lie, he cooked. I want to officially take back everything I said 2 episodes ago about what about future victims. He cooked. He cooked because now they even go into his family tree now. Apparently, the oldest one, Justin, potentially might not be his. It could be potentially his bodyguard who passed away. And the sons are not messing with him. And then his son, the one that looks like him, is dropping the rakes and getting into it with gang members online. Yeah. And then 50 Cent ain't letting up. 50 Cent is trying to make a documentary and he beefing with Rick Ross. I ain't gonna lie, 50 Cent is a national treasure because he's still beefing with Rick Ross and he's still shitting on Diddy. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga's putting overtime. And he's promoting power.
The definition of on site. He really don't give. It's like, I ain't fuck with you on Tuesday. I don't fuck with you on Wednesday. I don't fuck with you next month. I don't fuck with you next year. I don't fuck with you.
Keep the same energy. But yo, Diddy is cooked, bro.
Oh no,
more claims are coming out.
Absolutely. He's done. He's done. It don't matter. Even if he didn't do it, like, there's too many coincidences, bro. You're nasty.
And now they even questioning Justin's mom's age when they first met together. I didn't know that in the Big Papa video that girl with the blonde hair in the tub with him, that's Justin Combs' mom's.
Damn.
And they saying that she might have been like 16 or so when he first went with her. So I'm just like, yo, Diddy, if you should have paid that $30 million off for rip, bro, because your ass is cooked. Now, you had Charleston White on here. What you want to say about Charleston White?
Yeah, if y'all haven't watched, Charleston White's been doing, he does his media run. If you just see him like in passing, it normally comes over just ignorant, angry black man says this. But we've had referenced some of his quotes and said a lot of times it's not what he's saying, it's how he's saying it because he be having some valid points. He was on the Cam Newton podcast. They 3 hours worth of content. And I've seen at least 6 clips. I think the biggest thing is that he said for black people, we be so worried about the message, about the delivery and not the message. And Cam Newton was trying to, talk to, he's trying to out eloquent Charleston White. And Charleston White brought up points. He's like, yo, when I did shit the right way, people wasn't hearing me. When I was, with legislators and in the front of these law journals, and then you see clips of him back when he just wear the glasses with the button up and really be out in the streets trying to, organize the community and whatnot. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Like, people didn't know him. And now he's like, I had to create this character, this ignorant nigga. And now y'all paying attention. Y'all might not like everything I'm saying, but y'all hear. But like when you can listen through the bullshit, you see what I'm saying is accurate. And I was sitting there, I was like, fuck, am I really wrong because I'm agreeing with this nigga? But
no, not at all.
But I don't want to play the clip, but I'm like, I think that's the thing. And this might not go. Even go back to Kevin Samuels, right? I understand that everything he said was not accurate, But I think it was the message, it was the way, the delivery of what was being said versus what the point of it was trying to be said. As black men and women, we gotta love each other and stop with all these bullshit and fictitious ideas about what it needed to look like, right? Once you take that away and those fallacies and you get back to love, shit is beautiful. And to Charleston's white point, as a community, we over here worried about drugs and money. He even explained, he says, fuck Deion Sanders, fuck X, Y, and Z. He's like, why are we idolizing celebrities? Why are we X, Y? Is like, why are we doing all this shit when babies is dying, right? When, you know, we were over here supporting, rallying behind football coaches, but we were not rallying behind, you know, black boys going to jail, trying to make sure that they get the right supports. And I agreed with that. So I was just
even with the Future part about what he said when he was driving in the car with his son, with his daughter, and he's like, yeah, I put a thumb in her butt. He's like, hold on. My daughter's listening to this with me while I'm jamming. Like, what does this send to her as well? It raises a lot of questions, bro. I'm with you on that. It's like,
bro, and it's like we respond to ignorance, and I'm like, yo, damn, I feel like we live in a real life version of Undercover Brother. Like all the music making us dumber. Like all the shit that we
because I don't it's not in the same show, but he's in a lot of podcasts talking about Sukihana. And that shit kind of made me happy and sad at the same way, because him and Sukihana is doing a movie. And he said that in the first couple of days, he was really observing her. And he found like her spirit was very charming. She's very nice, very genuine, carries herself well. And he's saying all these great things about her, but I'm just thinking like, but why is she promoting what she's promoting if she's not really like that outside of it? And it's kind of like, it is what you say, it is poisonous. Because, I mean, like, I think she did that to get on, because, you know, she want to feed her family, X, Y, and Z. But it's kind of like, you don't know what exactly damage you're putting on to other folks in a sense, because that's not real you. That might be a small aspect of you, but you're doing all this, but that's not really who you are. So it's just, bro, I really don't know what to say, because it's like, this might not go well, but this might not be shocking, but shocking to other folks. Us black people don't really do well with criticism.
You don't.
Especially when it comes to us.
Absolutely. We don't do well with criticism. And I think that a lot of times, because of society and whatnot, our integrity can be, I don't want to say thrown away, but it can be forsaken for $1. You feel me? And I think that even with the Sexy Red shit, like now everybody's mad at the last couple of songs she did, but it's like she eating and she knows she eating, and somebody's paying her to eat. And then like even going back to the Kanye shit from last week, we was like the Jewish lady was like, oh, he said he's talking to Jewish vision, he's anti-Semitic, da da da. And we was like, yo, but as black people, what sells? Us disrespecting ourselves and our women and our each other in our community, it becomes one of those things where it's like, yo, what the fuck? Why that's why the Kyrie shit again got me so mad. I'm like, yo. He posted a link, and it's just information, and it doesn't necessarily have to be true, but at the same point, because of something that you disagree with, or because it's targeting you, now it's all these powerful words, these powerful things, and it's like it's the delivery, it's not the message.
And also, we got to realize there's a reason why they try to restrict our voting rights. This is why they try to continue to stop whatever movement we have. You can even look at it at the Black Wall Street and things of that nature. Even I just found out a random fact about Central Park. I found out Central Park before it was built was full of black neighborhoods, and they kind of like forced them out to build Central Park. Yeah, so just even knowing about that, they just always in history has stopped us from. Because they know that with knowledge and unity is power. And that's why we are not able to stand up the way the other form of other people couldn't too.
Isn't the same thing with the Jackie Robinson Parkway or one of the what's it called?
And even in Albany, we both went to school in Albany. Auburn Hills. The guy literally built the highway above it basically because he didn't want people to know about it and basically isolate the people from that community, which was mostly black folks.
Yeah, nah, bro, it's a dirty game we live in. So I was like, even that, like, I've been falling back from like listening to, you know, I'll be when I find a ratchet song, I'll play that shit to death. But I've been trying to like pull back from a lot of that shit because I'm just like, yeah, I do feel dumber, or I do feel like, you know, I'm distracted. I'm not paying as much attention as I used to. And I think to Charleston White's point, a lot of this shit is by design. And it's like we get so mad when somebody says something that we don't like. But is it because it's wrong, or is it because it stimulates something in us that we're not uncomfortable with?
Because we got to continue. But I'm just saying, I think it's also survivor remorse in a sense. Not survivor remorse, but victim mindset. I feel like we've been victim of society, especially America, government, and other places. We definitely are victims. I never want to strip that from us. But I think sometimes we let that victimization harm us from growing as well.
Yeah, and it's easy to be mad.
Just because we're victims and they did X, Y, and Z to us. If you want to do this, go ahead and do it. Cause fuck them. That's why. And it's not like, okay, to a certain degree, but you doing this, don't know what damage you're doing in the long run.
That's a fact.
Type stuff. Real quick on music, Joe Budden loves getting himself into some beef over here, man. Now he's going after NBA YoungBoy, saying his music is trash. And basically after YoungBoy, he went on his Gotham City villain arc and cursed him out and said, like, come to Gravedigger Mountain to say that. Joe Budden came back and said he's bigger than NBA YoungBoy music wise. So he went down all the projects and say basically he outsold NBA YoungBoy. What's your whole thoughts about the whole Joe Budden and NBA YoungBoy debacle?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I think that I don't know where it necessarily came from. I guess you just recap that. But also just like it's two different eras of music. Like YoungBoy is the biggest artist on YouTube. Is he still the biggest artist on YouTube?
Yeah.
So it's like he's getting his bread. Joe Budden, I think somebody tweeted the other day, it's like there's no interest. There's not as much introspective rap without Budden. He's one of the forefathers of that introspective, emotional rap that kind of, has taken off in the last 15 years. You give him his credit. And I think that coming down to it, it's an old head versus a young, not no pun intended, young guy, a young boy going, having to debates that are just trivial. You feel me? It don't really do much for either artist. For me, have I really listened to either? I probably listen to more Budden than I have YoungBoy, but that's just because it's my personal preference. You feel me? So
I agree. Whatchamacallit? I'm with. Okay, I kind of see where Joe Budden is coming from because I often ask this question to myself. NBA YoungBoy number wise, outside of just his album sales, streams heavily. He's one of the top hip hop artists, but I do not know none of his music. To say if you tell me name 5 NBA YoungBoy songs, it's over for me, bro. I don't know. And I saw his YouTube page. Every song is in 1 million. Like he really got the voice of the youth. I don't know where it happened because none of the young niggas that I know would really be like jacking him like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not a New York thing for him. But bro, it's not you, bro. Just as you said about the Drake album, like you said, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. These young niggas love that shit. Such as these young niggas love Rod Wave. So it's kind of like, bro, it's just not your cup of tea. You can't just say a music is trash because you don't get it. There's plenty of niggas when you was rapping that said your music was trash, but there's a percentage of people that really fuck with your new music series. Niggas revere you as a mixtape god because of your new music. So it's the same way too. Now on to sports before we get to our song of the week. LeBron James versus Ime Udoka. So what's your whole thoughts about that whole spat and him getting ejected out the game?
I think that if you're a Braun fan, there's one word people use. 2 things you can't call Braun. You can't call him pussy. You can't call him a bitch. If you call him that, that shit will set him off. And I think the audio showed that Ime Udoka was saying that the Rockets were getting punked by a bunch of bitches, and LeBron was like, "Don't throw that word around. Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that." Yeah,
or stop bitching for calls or some shit. Yeah, like
some wild shit, right? And LeBron was basically like, "Yo, nah, cut it." I think Ime saw him, little ass boys, little bit.
Hey, what you pulling up on me like you about to do something? You soft ass boy.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing, and I think for Udoka, it was definitely more so trying to get his team fired up. It was getting clipped at that point. And again, it's like, yo, Like, in the heat of combat and the shit, like, that's not your man's, like, say something. I think for Braun, like, yo, you say, like, yo, like, relax with that. You feel me? Like, I think as men, I'm going to tell you what my boundaries is. And you can either respect it or you can come back at me. And I think the referee just was like, yeah, nah, we not doing this. Because I think that's the thing. LeBron and Udoka, they've been peers. They've been off the court, on the court. Like, yo, you talking spicy, like, come see me. I don't think Braun would ever initiate it like that, but it's like, Udoka out here fucking the owner's wife. He might stall a nigga on the court.
You better hide Savannah.
Savannah, nah, Braun ain't playing that.
I agree with you too, and it's kind of like, bro, you're a head coach. If you don't need to be calling him pussy or call him a soft ass boy or something, and also I don't understand what you antagonize LeBron. Like, LeBron is not the model for professionalism. Listen, you think that LeBron's gonna sit here and punch you in your face like like these other niggas? But I just want to bring up Shannon Sharp, because Shannon Sharp made me laugh. Like, he said, like, oh, you should have been messing with one of them, or you still had your wife. I was on the floor. Him and Stephen A. Skip on grade A television right there. I ain't gonna hold you right there, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga, Michelle Obama did tell you, when they go low, you go high.
He said, I'm going to hell.
Well, going straight to the gates of hell with your ass over here. I was like, that's why Young Jeezy smashing your shit. That's why Cameron is about to smash your girl right now.
Young Jeezy, a lying ass nigga. I've never cheated. Shorty came out a week later like, this nigga cheated.
That's a fact. But, also I like to say, shout out to whoever runs his LeBron James fan accounts. Anytime he has beef with someone that played in his era, they always show clips of him cooking that nigga afterwards. So I just saw a bunch of clips. I didn't even know Ime Udoka played in the NBA for real.
Oh, nah, yeah, he's on the Spurs.
So mad clips of LeBron James cooking him.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's get to our song of the week. If you're listening to this on YouTube, thank you and subscribe. But exit out and go listen to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you could download the iOS and Android. Or you could listen to our song of the week on the Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist. All right, what's your song of the week?
All right, so first.
All right, so that was our song of the week. You can find our previous song of the week on the Apple Music playlist or Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. This week's Toxic Service announcement is sponsored by no one, but you can send your sponsorship to thismightnotgo@gmail.com. But we are joined by special guests today. We are joined by Sonata.
Hello.
You're supposed to let the applause.
Oh. She good.
But thank you, Sonata Silencer, for joining us again. Please go check out her page. I'll have it in the description. So go check out her stream. What else you do? You do YouTube, right?
Yes, I play violin. A whole bunch of stuff.
On my mama, right. She did that on my mama dance. All right. So this week's Toxic Service announcement. We got a couple of topics. A couple funny ones, and also want to have a deep conversation. But let's get with the this week's viral Twitter debate. So, shout out to Cleopatra. I think that's her name, right? Influencer from Staten Island. She had this to say about groceries and what you should do when you approach someone at the grocery store. Slick, you want to drop the video?
Hey, niggas be macking at the grocery store? That's a thing?
For single mamas.
Oh, that's fire. I never thought of no shit like that. That's lit. Nah, you dead ass. We can really mac it. Nah, I mean, I can't, but.
Play the video.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, my good Lord. I'll send it again.
I'm about to say, you gotta send that to me, bro. You sent me like 90 million videos. I don't watch any of these shits. I don't know where this shit is.
Welcome to pre-production of This Might Not Go Well.
Wait, so niggas will flirt with you at the grocery store but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get the fuck out of my face! I beg your fucking pardon? What the fuck you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid? Like, the only way to win right now is to pay for the groceries. If not, move the fuck around.
Oh, damn.
Slick, I just got one thing to say before we start the discussion. It's the first of the month. Wake up. Rent is due, and they out here. For some odd reason, it's true. Around the end or the start of the month, we start seeing posts like this. Why guys are not paying for stuff. But let's get to this topic. What's your thoughts about paying for groceries if you're talking to someone at the store?
Go ahead, Sonata. You can start us off.
Okay, well, all right. I'm not a man, but if I was a man and I really want this girl, I'd offer to pay for her groceries. Well, it also depends. Where in the store are we, right? If we're in a checkout line and I'm starting to talk to you, it would make sense for me to do that. If I'm really trying to, if you're really trying, pull out all the stops. If not, she's right. Like, go home. But I mean, if we're in like the aisles and stuff like that, that's not the first thing that's going to come to your mind.
So wait, quick question. So if I pay for it at the checkout, so some of that food you're going to make for me that night?
That's jumping a lot of steps.
Wait, hold on. So me paying for your groceries is not a huge step, but you cooking for me is oh Lord, I'm a changed person. Slick,
I mean, yeah, like if that's my first time speaking to you, like what? Cook where? No.
Bro, what? So wait, cook where? Okay, I understand that, and I agree with you. By the way, I don't want you to think I disagree with that part. But why can I have that same energy about paying?
Because it's just not the same. Not the same. Pull out all your stops right now so that we can have a date. We can actually go on a date.
Slick, what's your thoughts? I'm trying hard. I've been doing good for the last episodes.
I think that, I guess to that point, I can see the logic for the groceries. I mean, I feel like this might not go well, but
yes, go ahead.
A lot of women want to know what you can do for them. You have to pay to play. There are no.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted you to say.
But listen to where I'm going with this. It's very transactional, the dating world. The opening stages of dating, unless she just thinks you're like the finest thing ever, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of money somewhere to try to get to talk to most of these women. It's not saying it's right, but that's how the game
goes. So wait, you call it for illegal prostitution? This is basically right. What it is. Yeah. This is legal prostitution.
Essentially, they're looking for benefactors.
But okay, I have no problem with this logic if it's got some benefit for us guys, because we can't have no expectation. Because when we had this discussion, it's kind of like, all right, you got to do X, Y, and Z for me. But when it comes into reciprocation, nigga, what you talking about reciprocation? I'm the queen. You supposed to be chasing that. It was like, hold on, what's going on over here? Like, I'm just supposed to just shell out all this bread and make this investment, which I don't have no. This ain't really like the stock market for real. Like, you don't know where the shit gonna go. Like,
wait, question for you though.
Go ahead.
Because, all right, she's a social media personality. If I'm a guy and I know who she is, you really wouldn't pay for her groceries, and you know who she is.
I got because you got money. You're not broke.
Oh no, you played the game wrong, B. Damn, this is how you stay dry dicked. You gotta relax.
I'm sorry. You pay for her groceries.
No, but this part really might not go well. I'm so glad I'm home by myself right now. Yo, she gotta be bad enough. This is not something that this ain't one of those apply to all. This does not fit all of one category. This is not for the eights, and eights don't get dates. Nah.
I like that.
This is for the 9.5s and up. This is like, they don't make you around my neck of the woods. Hold up, like you
know what?
Bad.
Yep. I agree.
But you know what?
All right, you have a point.
It's like the fly me outs. This might not. Oh my God, I sound so. I pray I don't have a daughter, because she gonna hear this one day. If you not Like every chick is not flying me out. Like some of y'all gotta take the train ride to the town. You feel me?
But Slick, this is what I've been saying this whole entire time. Because it's like, bro, all y'all asking for all this same treatment, and some of y'all are not that up.
Yeah,
you know what? Get me Slick before I go off the 10.
Yeah,
I'm about to go off.
Beetlejuice can't get flown out. But Miss Brenda, fine. She can come. Like that's really what it is. So if I run into what's a bad John, and it can't be like stereotypical, but like
it really gotta be a natural beauty type John.
Yeah. Like I'm not. It wouldn't be like a video chick though. I don't know. Cause in my outside days, I was stupid. If you was fine, you was fine. You had whatever you like, baby. Talk to me. Holla at your boy. But I think that's something like you have to really. I have to be like, oh shit, I ain't never seen nothing like you up close and personal. I got to stand out in your mind. But then we get into the tricking conversation because it'd be the low rung dudes that they do it for everybody. And just like fuck, you fucking up the ecosystem,
bro. And I think that's what it is now. Niggas unlock the way to get some bread. Which shout out to niggas. To get unlocking different ways to getting bread, and now they're just throwing it. But my whole thing about it now is, what precedent are you setting for that now? Because now, for if you did this for Shorty, nigga, don't be surprised. And this is where we gonna shit on guys a little bit. Don't be surprised if Shorty asking you to pay for her nails, pay for her rent, pay for trips, Ubers, whatever. If you initially start paying for shit in the beginning. You can't be upset at that woman for expecting payments if you put your wallet out first type shit. You feel me?
That's offending. But yeah, you don't.
But my whole thing is about is like, bro, this shit just don't make no sense no more, bro. I'm just talking to you just to get to know you, just to get to know you more. I'm already have to pay for this first date, which I'm all agreeant with. But just before that, I gotta pay for your groceries. And you know how much we don't even talk about how much groceries are. Let's talk about that.
Yo, you seen that picture on Twitter with the all these orders? I love all these. And you look, it was only one thing of meat on the table. Pause. Everything else is produce. I was like,
oh, yo, and think about it is we not even talking about what store. Imagine you caught this girl at a Costco, and she got a whole bulk full.
No. If you spitting game at Costco, you a different type of animal. Because I ain't never seen a bad joint at Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club.
Oh, nah.
Now Walmart, you might catch them.
You gotta catch them at the right time, though. The baddies be there though, but they be in and out quick. You gotta catch them at the right time, brother.
What baddie buys in bulk? Say that 5 times fast. What baddie buys in bulk?
The fitness baddies, she must be she might be a little muscle bound, but
unless that's Rhea Ripley, I'm good. Like I said, I said, it really like that. Like, let's be real. Shorty's not getting bagged just off conversation. Because again, going back to what we say about social media, girls are being told how fine they are by 15 different dudes every day. Every day. Off the same old photos. You feel me? So conversation don't matter. And again, unless the thirst is mutual, like y'all, you've been in the club and you give the eye, she get an eye, and then girls, why girls do they do? Y'all don't never say nothing, but y'all get a little squint. Or y'all do something and be like, all right, like it's supposed to be like the international come here.
It's the triangle method. It's the triangle method. You gotta look in the left eye, then you gotta look at the lips, and then you gotta look in the right eye. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, elaborate on that. Hold on. You put on some game. What's that?
Yes, that is the epitome of flirting. You have to look in the eyes and then make it travel to the mouth and then go back up to the eyes. Triangle method. TikTok it. It's there.
Because guys are doing stuff. We're done. We be like, oh shit, she's still looking. Everything that.
What about this thing? She cockeyed.
Nah, you out.
Oh no.
Yo, damn, bro. I don't know where you be at. It's about the you're stupid. Anyways,
I'm on the island on myself. Like, you never met a girl that was cross-eyed before. Come on now.
Again, if you don't think she fine when she trying to flirt with you, you look away. You be like, sorry, ma.
I mean, there's some fine shorties that's cross-eyed. So why she looking different ways? She bad.
I'm shallow. It would never work. I would make jokes about it every day. I'm a terrible person. I accept that. I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know you was looking at me on TV. What happened? We was in two different sides of the room. That's me. I did bad.
You seen different niggas, bitch.
That's why I said, like, but stuff like that, you got to reserve that for like, oh, that's elite work. That's like, she got to remember my name.
Oh, okay, but I don't know, but get it how you can. Because if I don't know if you saw a Cameron DM to Nia Long Slick, my nigga was speaking French. I guess you gotta come up with new innovative ways. So I support it.
Yo, again, to my point, women are being told how fine they are. 365, 24/8. Like,
so you telling me I should do the opposite? I should like insult her, like, yeah, your forehead ass, your big forehead.
No.
Girl got brittle spirit and thin skin. It ain't gonna work, bro.
What? Like, if mad niggas is telling you beautiful, but I'm the one nigga telling you ugly, you gonna be like, oh, what's this nigga about?
Nah, because you forget a lot of girls, they not used to that. She gonna eat you. She gonna talk about that. She gonna pinpoint the one insecurity that you have that really hit home. That's gonna be her comeback. It's over. You can't do that.
Now I'm gonna say you box body ass. You gotta.
You playing the wrong games again.
Oh, I'm joking. By the way, this is all for entertainment purposes. Y'all niggas be taking what we be saying in here for real.
You always use we. You always use we in the place of me and I. You
just said that you was a horrible person and you too shy for a cross-eyed woman.
At least you know not to talk to me if you cross-eyed. Fuck you mad at me for?
Nah, jump on this train to hell, because you be trying to isolate yourself.
Whatever.
All right. So we talked about Iman and Tiana Taylor last week about dimming your partner's life. Now, new claims came out disturbing, saying that how, when he's with the child looks like they haven't been fed. But we're not gonna get into that because that's personal stuff. I wanted to have a woman on this episode just to talk more about what does dimming your partner light can possibly look like. So, Sonata, have you ever heard of the term of dimming your partner's light? When you're doing well, then your partner, and they might try to do things to hold you back.
I feel like I could write a book on this. I'm not gonna hold you.
Ooh,
unfortunately,
we got the right one. Let's go.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I feel like my ex was dimming my light, and I feel like
fuck
if
that nigga. She with a better nigga now. Fuck that nigga.
All facts. Anyways, I'm sure that if you asked him, he'd say it's the other way around, but that's honestly not the case. It's the other partner will definitely dim your light, but in Tiana and Iman's aspect, I had a friend that did a show with her. It was when she was doing like a mini tour. He's a dancer, and she just stopped all of a sudden. This was like a few years ago, and it's like, well, why are you stopping? And now that all this shit is coming out, I'm like, oh, right. Because she was like getting back in. That was when, the album dropped with like the song Gonna Love Me, all of that. Like it was that time. It was that time period, like where she was just more popping again. So I can see that happening from his perspective, even though he has all the money in the world. Like, I don't know why you don't want to see your girl win, but sometimes jealousy like really takes over. So if you are insecure as a partner, it'll happen. It'll definitely happen.
But what does it look
worse
like?
If the other person broke. Jesus.
What does it look like from a female perspective of dimming a partner light?
So there's different examples that I have. Let's say me and someone live together and they don't want me going out. Then even if it's like with my friends somewhere for like someone's birthday, they might say certain things, have certain comments, make you feel uncomfortable now. Or like, you can go, but it's like your choice of outfit that you're putting on. They're kind of saying certain things about what you're wearing, even saying certain things about how you're talking, even like your job. Maybe they're over here like you're on a work call with your manager or something. Like they pick at very little things that people might not think about in the long run. But yeah, like that's slowly dimming someone's light, because now it's like your self-esteem plummets for sure, so that you can kind of get on a level where they can, I don't know, take more advantage of you. It's kind of like a narcissism kind of thing in a way. So that's definitely a dimming of the light. And even in my group chats, because, the girls got to talk about it. Of course, we're talking about Tiana Taylor. What do you mean? She looks great. She looks great. So it's like, what's going on here? But I can see how he like dimmed her light, and her just going on and on about like how people don't appreciate her music. And it's like, first of all, who's telling you that? Like you're getting these streams, you're getting these spins, like who's not appreciating you? So that's it. That's it for me.
Nah, I agree with that. We said it last week. We think dimming your partner's life is corny. You should be bigging up the person. But maybe I'm going to pick a devil advocate side. Not that I believe on this point of view, but I just want to for the sake of conversation, because you know how we often talked about males value respect in relationship. What do you think that as she is elevating, he feels like the respect? Maybe she, because she's a very bright person, but she's a no nonsense type person. You don't think she might have said something that can possibly like influence or come off as disrespectful to her partner?
I mean, that could be a case. She's from New York. You know how it is. and how we talk sometimes, but all of her, like, all the things that she would do on stage, like, he would always be involved, like all the sexual stuff, like, and not all of it, but like, for some things, like, he'd be in a chair on stage when she's dancing and stuff like that. So like, he's involved in those things. So it makes me wonder, like, damn, I wonder what he took as disrespect.
But is that dimming your partner light if you don't want your partner dancing on a lot of person? I know she does it with women. I think he has no problem with her doing women because I've seen like shows from her performances. But what if is it sort of dimming your light if he doesn't want you to do that on males or on other guys or whatnot?
I mean, she's a performer, so if you don't want her to perform, what you want her to do? Like, this is her bag. So it's like, you're really not trying to like have her express her whole self creatively. Like, you have to have some kind of security. Like, come on now.
I agree. I mean, it's because I'm just thinking it I'm just trying to see from his perspective. Not that I agree with it, but I could see how, like, all right, you doing this, you at interviews with this sort of person, you doing this, not having too much respect, and maybe he probably like, all right, just to kind of put a button on it. But I could also see how just creating a boundary like that in a relationship can be harmful and can also just kind of like restrict her in a sense of, I don't want to do this move because this might upset my partner type of thing. And it might be true. Maybe he might even not be aware that he's dimming her light too. I think often guys, and if we could have a very like real honest and transparent moment, I don't think guys understand what women go through in the sense of just making it into the world. But our egos are so fragile sometimes. And like respect is like a big thing for us because we're not really loved like that. Not saying that we're not loved at all, but we're not shown love in the sense that women get loved. So that factor doesn't play that much of a part for us. So respect is a big thing because even amongst men, respect is like a very thing that we need to have. So oftentimes we might not even know what we're doing to our partner, but we just view it as some sort of like check on respect. But you don't even know that you accidentally dim your partner's light too, and then oftentimes in these type of situations, nothing gets addressed at first. Shit builds up until she probably blows over and then throws it at his face. So now forget trying to understand dimming your partner's light. Now it's just straight disrespect at this point now. And I think that could have possibly have occurred.
No, that's true. That's true. And then just like you said, like what women go through, like she had 2 kids, with this man. So it's like, yo, like she's probably at home raising this kid. He over here playing basketball, doing all this stuff. But he was on Dancing with the Stars too, right? Like, so he's outside. Like, I wonder.
He has a successful podcast too.
Yeah, so it's like I wonder what she was uncomfortable with.
But also, exactly. I can see from her standpoint is she's in the industry. The industry is not some type of stuff that you can take your time and really evolve. Like if you're not really like, especially now, if you're not really trying to really do stuff right away type of stuff, they'll forget about you. You won't see the success that you may see. There's like trends. So I can also see that from her point too.
Yeah, because especially with that album, I feel like that was her tap in time, and then it just kind of abruptly stopped. Just like right now is Victoria Monet's tap in time, with On My Mama. Even though she's been releasing music, I loved her. Like I love her. She's been writing for Ariana Grande's all these albums. So that was probably her tap in time, and then she probably realized that too. Like, yo, like, yeah, he dimmed my light. Because I could have been doing this whole time. I mean, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Disclaimer.
I think I wanted to more so relate to the average person. I just say for this, because I could see from a male perspective, he probably don't think that he's dimming her. Like he's just probably just like setting healthy boundaries. So at least I would like to give advice for the average folks, like, yo, just have that conversation, because oftentimes from what I've seen, especially with relationships and stuff, a lot of people let stuff brush past until shit really builds the fuck up, and then you explode, and then what's the real problem don't never get addressed because there's a ton of disrespect behind it. So now instead of focusing on the real problem, we're only solely focused on pride and ego. And we never get down in which it could be also solved if you had addressed it right away. And I think for average folks, don't let your partner dim your light either way, though.
And to add to the toxicity of the episode, I looked up their zodiac signs real quick because I'm interested. And Iman is a Cancer, and she's a Sagittarius. And from when y'all Cancers? Y'all Cancers? No. I'm still say what I'm gonna say, but so Cancers are very emotional. Very very emotional.
We all emotional.
No, but like unreasonably. they're
you sound jaded over it. Did you date a Cancer?
I feel like I haven't. I just have friends, and then they're also in relationships with people that are Cancers, and like I have friends that are Cancers, so like I see it. I see this pattern, so I really feel like it was him. That's me. And she's Sagittarius, and they are very honest. And she's from New York. Oh no. She told him about himself multiple times, and he didn't want to listen. That's what happened.
I know, because you gotta tell me about myself the right way. You can't just bluntly tell me you don't. Oh,
you know what?
Shit.
You're right.
I'm gonna be like, what the hell?
She may not have done that, right? You're very correct. She might have done it in a New York way, and I don't think I don't know if he's from New York, and it might have hurt his feelings.
He's from Chicago.
But it hurt his feelings.
Yeah, there's just probably no balance. That's kind of the biggest way I looked at everything. I think y'all both brought great points. I think keeping it to the average person in relationships are all about balance. And like sometimes somebody's up, the other person might have to step back and vice versa. I think you add the element of fame. Like you said, she popped on that album, but when they got together, necessarily he might have been the popping party. Maybe he didn't know how to handle that, going to play the background. It looks good on IG when he's with the girls and she's out doing the music thing, but sometimes shit it switches up. Like we said last week, he not fell out of the league, but his NBA career is pretty much over, right? He might not be feeling himself. A lot of things go into it, and like to B's point, it's definitely conversation, but also to Sonata's point, yeah, she probably did tell him some shit. Cause I'm an emotional nigga too. You gotta tell me shit certain ways. You can't say You can't say it.
Bro. I'm emotional nigga too. You can't talk to me. Sassy niggas up. Okay, you can't talk to me whatever way you want.
I keep it a beat. You can't say things certain ways. Like I'm gonna try to deliver my things in ways that you can understand without violating. I need you to have that same type of energy.
I'm with you, my nigga. Come on now. You can't just tell me some wild shit and then expect me just to be all stoic and be like, okay, nah. You Petty McGee over here. I'll make sure you stub your toe in the corner of the bed.
And I'm not asking if you all right.
All right, let's get back to the toxicity. We had a good, mature conversation, but let's get back into the toxic. All right, there's a new service. So, Slick, you heard of Uber, right? Lyft. There's different other riding service. So, Slick, would you be participating in this thing called Dick Dash?
Fuck off my computer. What are you asking some stupid shit like that for?
Well, there's a new service that's going on in Memphis, Tennessee. M-Town stand-up gorilla. That is Dick Dash. There's a video on Twitter that I sent you of this woman promoting this service here.
Oh, God. She got Dick Dash. She said step in the proof. So what you do?
I say a dick treat, a sex candy, sex toy. I take it to your dick appointment. Yes,
oh my God!
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I post this again, baby.
This shit real, this shit legit, baby. Okay, y'all put y'all orders in.
She over here promoting Insta-Dick. That's crazy.
I support it. What's your thoughts on that?
Shit.
Support black business. I thought what happened to support black business?
That shit funny. Why the baby was touching the car? Why you send me that shit? Man. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. I think it provides a service that sometimes, Sometimes you gotta get dropped off to shorty's gotta get dropped off to their dick appointment. I respect it. She said she bringing sex
in a
treats.
nice, secure car. You feel me?
She's like, I got the sex toys on deck. She's like, if you trying to get off, I got you. I respect it. I can't be mad.
But hold on, there was a lot of dick dash of a girl who's just going around providing head. That's the one that I really wanted to be. That's the one I really want to support over here. She running around giving head. Like shout out to her though. She doing God's work right there. We gotta, sometimes when we talk about community service and volunteer, because when we recording this is International Volunteer Day. We gotta praise the game changers. We gotta praise the community activists for her to take time out her day to perform duties that benefit men. we need to highlight these individuals here, Slick. They're doing God's work on here. If you see a person who does dick dash, don't forget to tip them, okay?
Tipping the dick. What is wrong with you?
Tip them with a dick, money, As the woman on this episode, what's your thoughts on dick dash?
I just sent a photo in this chat with the shirt. I guess someone made a shirt about it with the tagline says, "When you come, we go." That's hilarious. That's actually so funny. But I don't know. I feel like I had to promote safe sex here, and I don't know if this is necessarily the safest way. If it is safe, then it's smart. I mean, people have OnlyFans. People have all this other stuff. So trying to get your money up in that way, go ahead. All powers to you. May not be for everybody. But, yeah, it's my thoughts.
That's a fact. Speaking of which, sex work has been up. OnlyFans, Fansly, you feel me? Not that I be on there, but
Oh, you seen the Ruby Rose shit? The nigga spent like $90,000 on her, boy.
And got a tat. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's some wild shit.
He got a tat too. That nigga bugged the fuck out. I ain't gonna hold you. And she didn't even open none of that shit. She should be concerned about that nigga. That nigga do not look like a type of nigga that she need to be talking to.
Boy.
But I mean, shout out to the people. That's doing God's work right here. You feel me? Dick dash. I don't know what we will call for women though. What we need a service that men could provide for women though, like
the cooter scooter or something.
That's like good. That. Equality, yes.
Mm-hmm. like pussy eat, like Uber Eats, like pussy eats.
We gonna be rocking the cooter scooter, y'all. We about to scoot on to the
the cooter scooter. I like that. I like to put that on the shirt. New merch alert. The cooter scooter.
The cooter scooter. We is en route for all your coochie needs.
The cooter scooter for all your coochie needs. We douche. What else? We provide free pap spares. What else?
GYN service on wheels.
Yo, GYN services over here though. We actually, you feel me? We come with toys.
The girls don't need no more goddamn toys. They got the whole fucking Avengers in their top drawer.
Nah. Have you not seen some of these shits? Hey, your tongue ain't working no more on these coochie no more. These coochie are battered hard and over here with the rose. These shits are World War III veterans.
This why the girls be talking like niggas. Like, they don't need us. Them shits is on Super Saiyan level 4.
Yo, speaking that, we gotta dive a little bit on this. Like, coochie ain't the same no more. Like, coochie is really like.
What is wrong with you, bro? Oh man said it's not the same.
It's not the same for you. For you.
No. Coochie ain't the same no more. Coochie used to be a little tender, a little soft and shit. That shit is
well done. It's well done. Coochie out here now these days, no medium no more.
They be abusing that shit. The ladies be abusing their coochie now, bro.
In women's defense, I mean, a lot of women said they wasn't being pleased, and a lot of niggas don't.
I'm not against it, bro. I'm not against it.
I'm about to say, they got the little box.
This ain't the same coochie I was having as a teen before all these sex toys came out.
Yeah, now you gotta actually work for it. She ain't going to, if it shit wax, when you leave the door, she gonna go to that top drawer and get her rocks off. I support it. Shit, some days when I'm tired, go ahead, girl. I'll be there. Let me pretend to fall asleep on the couch. So I hear that. All right, cool, we good.
That's a fact. Or she goes to the bathroom after y'all done, and then she in there for a good minute. You thinking, oh, she might be taking a shower. She let the shower on and run, and she out here finishing herself off. I ain't gonna hold you. Dick not slapping, Papa. Go get you stuff the big three,
bro.
The blue chew.
Sometimes and it's late. Look at her like, I got mine though.
Nah, I feel like y'all talking from personal experience.
Hell
scenarios,
yeah.
Bathroom, what? After extended shower on. This has happened to you before.
That is wild. That is wild.
Every real nigga had a day. Every real nigga had a day. If a nigga told you he never had a day, that nigga lied to you. Okay.
That is true. Sometimes you catch us at a bad time. Y'all, when y'all want it, y'all be crazy. I'll be like, wait a minute, ma. I need a moment. I need to breathe.
That's a fact. And also, I'm not with the double back like that anymore. Hey. Mama, if you rush this ride, you're gonna have to wait some hours now. This ain't back in my 20s where niggas could.
Nah, niggas know when we ain't do what we had to do. Like, as soon as you done, like, yo, you hungry? You wanna go?
You want some juice?
You wanna go outside? Let me take you on a date. I gotta apologize to you for this weak performance.
That nigga mad nice the next day, because you know when you lay shit down, you start walking with a little bit of now if your shit is slap, you walk with you mad nice to her, like, oh baby, you okay? As soon as she even like do a little clumsy, because you know girls be a little clumsy, oh baby, you know you trying to catch her. It's okay, Papa. Just get yourself the big three. Get yourself some blue chew. Stay away from the Royal Honey, because I think niggas is lacing that shit. Niggas is putting that shit on everything, my nigga.
Nah, you can't take the Royal Honey. They said that. What's it called? They put fake shit in it. It's like Cialis.
Yo, niggas putting fake shit in. It's like Molly's again. Niggas is putting the fake shit in the shit, bro. Fentanyl.
Yo, talking about
that's
Janelle, I know you a dancer. You seen the video of Division at his concert where Shorty came on stage and was dancing like she was doing full out choreographies?
Yo, that would probably be me if I'm like super drunk. Don't get me drunk and have me go up on any stage with any artist, because now I'm a backup dancer. Hire me. I've hired myself.
Nah, she went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty went crazy. She was like, she did the phone. That's why I be telling girls, like, goofy, like, don't get me wrong, this is gonna sound bad, but yes, pretty girls get a lot of attention, but the goofy girls really be lasting for real. Get yourself a goofy girl, bro.
That's offending. She was hitting she had all the moves. She was hitting that shit. I was like, damn, if I was in the club, yo, I want her.
Yo, bro, I saw her caption. I saw her caption. She's like, oh, Division thought I was gonna get sexy? Nah, I'm giving you this Dougie. I'm like, oh shit. All right, so let's close out this episode with this week's Choose One. So I have an interesting Choose One this week, okay? This is not a would you rather. This is more of a pick one. So here are your 5 options. Dinner with Jay-Z, blunt with Snoop, party with Drake, studio with Kanye, last but not least, drink with Diddy. Pick one.
Who the fuck drinking with Diddy? What the hell wrong with you?
Come on, you don't really want to party with Diddy?
No. Shit. What was it again? Everything besides Diddy. Say that again.
Dinner with Jay-Z.
No.
Blunt with Snoop.
I'm gonna pass out.
Party with Drake. Studio with Kanye. And drink with Diddy.
Partying with Drake.
You see, now you see, this is where you mess up, bro. I'm not doing that. Even though how much of a big Drake fan I am, I'm in the studio with Kanye, because Kanye always makes sure you get percentages out of that shit. So that's residual money I'm gonna be getting, brother.
Kanye West is not listening to the nigga. At least I know with Drake, I'm gonna see some shit I know I ain't never seen before. Like, oh, what is? How she in the studio? That's what you know, right?
Yeah, facts. Like, oh shit, I've been seeing you on my explore page. Oh, that's real fat, bro. What?
Yo, who was what name did you bleep out on the fucking song, Drake? Now, who was the thick girl you was talking about? I'm asking questions.
Oh, this is Haley. Oh, this is the one that you were singing on that track. Okay. Good job, brother. So now what you picking?
Okay, I'm gonna go down the list. Dinner with Jay-Z. First of all, everyone says no. I'm good on that. The second one was
basically smoke with Snoop.
Oh, smoking with Snoop? No, I don't smoke anymore. So I'm good on that. So my tie would have been partying with Drake or in the studio with Kanye for obvious reasons, y'all.
You sure you don't want to party? You sure you don't want to drink with Diddy? Like,
as soon as you said it, I had like the yikes face. Like, yikes.
You know what? Like,
nah, because my stuff is
I heard Diddy knows how to really throw a party.
There's no way it's a clean drink if I'm drinking with Diddy. It's not a clean drink. It's not. There's no way. There's no way.
I heard about his parties. His New Year's parties be going crazy. He be having like niggas be, like take that. And he a dancer too. You feel me? I can have a dance battle. Pop lock.
Now, I have such a high moral compass that I couldn't say yes to that. And with Kanye, the only reason why I'm not picking that one is only because sometimes he be wilding, and I don't know if I'm gonna catch up on I'm wilding today kind of day. Like he's not the same person every day. I can't.
It's gonna be a hit in the studio. And
it could be a hit in the studio with Drake after we at the party. So,
so now I'm the OVO sweatshop though. Come on now.
Yo, think about it, bro. How much?
We could talk about Degrassi. I have Degrassi.
That's serious. That's serious. Like, yo, bro.
Why, okay, let's be
why is this turn the corner, bro? Why you ran in a straight line? That nigga was shooting with his eyes closed. Your ass ran in a straight line.
Drake is not a resident of Houston. You think this nigga gonna be in a club with you with those big booty Houston strippers, and you talk about Degrassi? Why he didn't turn the corner or zigzag?
Okay, it's not. It didn't say strip club.
I'm about to be in the.
That's where Drake lives at.
Fuck that. I'm about to be in the pictures with Drake. I'm about to get all the residuals I want after that photo. I'm putting that shit up every day.
Oh, yo, I'm definitely telling him, yo, they call me OVO Sazon, right?
Nah, nigga, you in the studio with Kanye. Enjoy waiting for your writer's check 2 years later. I'm outside with Drizzy.
Wait, nah. Well, I heard a lot about Kanye West in the studio. Like, if you give him like one word, you get a percentage of that song right there.
You better hope the song hit. Kanye, white people ain't fucking with Kanye right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like Drake, Drake is half Jewish. It's really.
Drake untouchable right now.
I've been thinking you might get some Yeezy. I'm talking about some bullet hole shirts, bro. You got to think big.
They don't even have that contract anymore. Kanye is just nothing to talk about at the moment. I am still picking partying with Drake 100%. Like he'd be buying strippers' houses in the same place where I used to live in Texas. So it's funny. It'll come full circle. We have things to talk about. Let's talk about Katie. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about these strip clubs.
So you're gonna be talking about Degrassi.
Yep. And we're gonna talk about Degrassi. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Degrassi. A Jamaican song gonna come on, and they love the dance hall. Now look at me in the middle, dancing. Now we have things to talk about. It's like, I'm not just a dancer. I do X, Y, Z. So now I'm in the studio with Drake. So you gotta think about this. You gotta think about.
I'm bad you had a whole full-fledged story. I support it though. I support it. Well, thank you for joining us. Say your info out here so they can follow you.
I am Sonata Silencer. You can Instagram me. I make some YouTube videos, a lot of Sims content. Used to be Call of Duty, but I like the Sims. It's a little less aggressive for the times that we live in.
Oh, you don't like getting called nigga in lobbies?
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny playing in these matches. I'm okay on it. I'm okay. I have thick skin, but I'm all right. I'm all right with that. So I upload my YouTube videos. I'm a dancer. I'm a violinist. I do events. Book me. I do weddings.
Hey.
I do weddings.
So you better have some Houston strippers at this wedding too. Okay.
If I'm not playing, I'm gonna be tight. I'm just letting you know right now. So I do all these events. I do birthday parties. Yeah. I be dancing. I do showcases once in a while when I feel like it. Multifaceted. Look me up. Sonata Silencer. Thank you for having me on, as always.
Appreciate you. Now, you can download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android, and please follow us on social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're in brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the voice of the streets, B Brezzy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. We back at y'all next week with another one. We out of here.
Took out.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, That's it, one take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that, that's the one.